Hey everybody, Robert here with Driving with Robert. Tonight we're doing a night run. Been waiting all day to get out. So we're sitting here in Whittier, California on Beverly Avenue, getting ready to go on Turnbull Canyon. Now, I know you've seen this place maybe about 2 or 3 times on my channel, but we're out here tonight for a very special reason. I don't know how many people are probably interested, but I'm interested in the paranormal. I like to do spirit box sessions whenever I can and wherever. So, because there's a history of Turnbull Canyon Road, I thought we'd go there tonight and do a spirit box session. Let's get there. So now we're recording, and let me go through the app one more time. Okay, so we have the bar area. That's where the word's going to appear. On the left, that green and red and orange, that's going to be the strength of the signal. And then to the right is that red bar. And that goes up and down, and that scans. You'll see the word in that section, and then you'll hear it. So let me turn it on. Down here is the power button, that green. Over on the left is a folder, and every Spirit Box session that you have, it saves all the words automatically. Totally cool. Okay, I just turned it on. Now you can see that's starting to activate. It's moving up and down. And I've been here before about 4 or 5 times. So let's see if they remember me. Now, for a little bit of history really quick, there's been people that have been killed here with driving accidents, things like that. There was an airplane crash back in the late 40s, early 50s, and it crashed here on Native American land. There's also been other old type farm incidences like fires, etc. So let's see. And as you can see, it's not saying anything just yet. Let's see if we can get going here. Because the last several times, the spirits haven't been talking too much. Let's see what they have to say tonight. Good afternoon. Good evening, everyone. Robert here. Oh man, I can't get with it. This is totally me for like now. Not usually. I usually have all my stuff together. Hannah, welcome to the session. I was just about to say, if there's any spirits here, feel free to speak. You could also use this device in my hand as a energy source. Speak into this device, and I could be able to hear and see what you say. So let's get rolling. Hannah, what time are you from? What year? Do you happen to remember? I usually wait a little bit. Everything doesn't happen on command, and I don't expect it to. This is voluntarily. I don't like to push the issue. So that's deep, yes. So we have Hannah and deep. Those are our 2 words so far. Now, just to let you guys know, there is ambient.
We're gathering.
So that means they're doing just that. They're gathering. I guess they want to come over here and speak on the Spirit Box. What I was going to say is the ambient energies that go throughout the air, it produces words. So sometimes it may just be irrelevant to the situation. Sometimes it is.
My stomach.
See, like some things like that. Did you die of stomach flu? If there's any spirits here, feel free to speak into this device. I'm holding it. Roman, welcome to the session. Feel free to speak. You don't have to if you don't want to. This is all voluntarily. Just to let you guys know, the GoPro screen is so small that I can't tell if it's in focus or not.
I'm from the 1300s.
Welcome. The person that said that you're from the 1300s, what's your name? Oh, just to let you know, my name is Robert. Is there anybody here from the plane crash? Sometimes the spirits don't speak on command. They take their time, which I don't mind. So we might go a little silent, but sometimes the spirit box will just be nonstop. Is there anybody here that would like to speak?
Torment.
Torment. Anybody here that passed away or died of a car crash, bicycle accident, or just got hit by a car on this road? Is there anybody here that died in the farm accident by the fire? Is the person here from the 1300s still here? Wow, it's gone silent. Someone's on this. Just let you guys know, this road is very dangerous.
Conflict.
This road is very dangerous to even park on the side of the road. Especially where I'm at. This is the only place to really park the car without getting into the dirt and the gravel. Conflict. Anybody here from the 1800s? Oh, it's gone totally silent. The people who were gathering, where are you from?
Dominant.
Okay. So let me read off so far what we've received. Dominant, conflict, torment. I'm from the 1300s. Roman, my stomach, we're gathering deep, and Hannah. So if you wanted me to interpret it, Hannah, Roman, were probably here. One of them might be from the 1300s. Deep is probably a the energy in the area, in the air. Same with dominant and conflict and torment. There's no specific word that stands out for this area. And it's gotten silent, really. I've never seen it be this quiet. Usually it does nonstop talking, and I have the folders and the word list for an hour session that shows how active it gets sometimes. So let me go ahead and do this. If there are any spirits here that would like to speak, I'm going to be ending this session in a little while.
May I touch you?
Um, that's a really strange one. If you are looking for energy to help yourself speak, go ahead. Use my energy. I've never had that request. So if you have something to say, go ahead and speak into this device that I'm holding. And you could use my energy to be able to help you speak. There's no pressure. All right. I think I'm going to be wrapping this session up. I'd like to thank everybody who came out and spoke. I greatly appreciate it. And feel free to remember me, as I will probably be back another time. Thank you very much. And this session is now closed.
X-band, K-band, Ka-band, laser, GPS connected.
Yeah, that was weird. That car is parked down there. You guys see that? I know he was parked there the whole time, but it was weird when I turned the car on. That's when he decided to leave. Strange. We'll do another spirit box session another time. Every time I've done one, they're always different. We could do a spirit box session in a place that's really haunted, and we'll get a lot of activity. This is haunted too, but I just think it's where you park. So we're going to get off this curve, we're going to get rolling. I got to head back to the house, but I'm not in that big of a hurry, of course, as usual. So let's go. Time to have some fun. Car's still there. Yeah, this is like the windiest road that I know of. This is even more treacherous than Ortega Highway. It's just a real short street with tons of really highly, you can see these crashes that happen on these corners. So I know how this car handles by now. It's going on 23,426 miles since I bought it. And you know my feelings on the way it handles. It oversteers too much with the stock suspension. And it's getting very close on getting a suspension upgrade. I'm gonna try and get some. Well, I can't remember the name of those. Just all I remember is they're racing. Because I was looking at so many that day, I hadn't made up my mind yet, but I know which ones I'm going to be getting, and I know how it's going to handle. because this handles like complete. It wants to throw you out of the seat across the car. It oversteers so much, it feels like you're going to crash. But we'll get the suspension done. Hopefully, I'm hoping for this month. Because I need to have a car that handles excellent. Because I like to drive, and I like to drive fast. And this road is way too easy to crash on. Hear that? Unbelievable. What they need to do is fix this road, but then what will happen is people will even drive faster on it. But they don't understand having all those like they look like frost heaves, all those cracks. That just makes you want to crash. Your handling goes down the tube. So we made it out of the Turnbull Canyon area. We're back on Beverly, and we're now making a left on Painter. Time to head on back. Yeah, if you guys hear the rattling inside the car, I took it in for its 18,000 mile checkup, oil change, the HEPA filter change, you know. So when I got it back, I went out driving that night on the freeway. And you know how I've been complaining about those freeway speed bumps they've been making? Well, they haven't been making... well, in a sense they have. They had to dig up the concrete and make it extremely terrible. And what they did is they came by with I looked it up, a special mix of concrete so it dries real fast. They spent a couple of weeks going around to all the freeways in the area to fix those and put the concrete in to fix those speed bump things. So they actually ruined the road, which ruined everybody's cars for about a month. And then they came over and they filled it all in, which now it's awesome. That's how I knew what they did. They fixed it, which is amazing to me, because sometimes they do stupid stuff like that. Like, yeah, we're going to go dig up the freeway in these like cracks and stuff and make it worse, and we're going to leave it like that. That's what I thought. but they fixed it. The big deal having rough roads versus nice, better roads. You know how I always say all my drives are spontaneous, right? They are. I'm going to be adding something new to the channel. So I've tried a couple of things. This one's going to be destinations. Check out this car, guys. Come on, get up there. The city of Whittier. It's some type of like cruises, stuff like that. Anyways, so I'm gonna be doing this. I've been talking about it for a very long time, and doing destinations. That means I drive. You still have the no talking part of it, and some talking. And there'll be a destination where I end up at, and then you get to see what happens when I get to that location. So when I post up my 100,000 subscriber plus video, that will be a destination video. It just worked out that way. Plus, too, I've been mentioning that there's a lot of things going on in my life that has just been really stressing me out. I'm not going to bore you with all the details, but I've been working on getting it taken care of. Once that happens, then I'm going to be out on the road. And that's when all the destination drives will start coming up. But I'll still have the driving around. The areas are going to be changing. I've tried many things, multiple cameras, doing different things. Nothing really changes the channel. So, we're going to try this. As you guys all know, my channel is based on just driving around, getting in the car and being able to drive. That's the whole point of this. You could take something that's an everyday thing and turn it into a driving whatever you want to do. You got the keys, you have the car, you control what you want to do. That's why I like doing this. You get to know like all the freeways and streets. Once you do that, like I have done over the many years, you just keep doing the same thing over and over and over. But you got to remember, you got different times a day. You also have cars. They're different all the time. There's different traffic situations. Light traffic, no traffic, accidents, speeders, racing, etc. That's what makes it exciting. Because every day I could go, hey, where do I want to go? I just get on the car and I drive. That's how it all started, and that's how I still do it. So I'm just clarifying more for everybody to understand. It's what you do. It's like, okay, I'm going to get in my car, and I'm going to get in the car, and I'm going to go drive somewhere because I need to get away from the house or whatever situation or whatever. And you know it'll be there when you get back, but it's just giving you a chance to get out, reset. So when you get out and drive, some people think, well, what about all the driving conditions you got to deal with? Traffic, people cutting you off, bad drivers, zombie drivers. Yeah, zombie drivers. All that. Prius drivers, Tesla drivers, the bad ones only. No, don't be hating. That's what I'm talking about. Even all that happens, I could still go drive around and have the excellent AAA experience, as you want to say. AAA experience of driving around wherever you want and however long you want to and whatever time you want to. That's been my whole point of this. Now, if you have a lot of friends, let's say you have a group of friends, 4 people. Let's just say 4. You jump in the car, you go pick everybody up, everybody's excited. Where are we going to go today? We have no idea. Who cares? Let's just do it. Stop over at Starbucks. Everybody loads up on drinks and provisions. Let's just roll, right? Jump in the car, which I've done this before. 1,000-mile weekend. Yeah. That's what it was called. In one weekend, we do about 1,000 miles. We drink coffee, talk about cars, car meets. Anything you could think of, we talked about it the whole time we were driving. For an example, one night, I went and picked everybody up. I think we had about maybe 3 people. No, it was just 2 people. And we went to Newport Beach area, drove around, drove all the way out to Palm Springs, and then went down to San Diego. And about 4 in the morning, we were heading back to our area in the area. It's a blast. Because we like driving so much. In the car community that I was in, it was a Volkswagen car community. That's what we did. Meet up at the car meets 3 times a week. So you had 3 car meets a week. And this was not long ago. This is back in 2004 or 5. We'd meet at the car meets, do whatever, talk about stuff. If anybody's selling something, you know what I mean? Like someone has a set of tires. Hey, I got a set of tires. So a set of tires and rims that are brand new, that were off my Volkswagen. I had a GTI. I told him, I go, hey, if you want them, $100 for the whole set. Brand new. They weren't scuffed, no nothing. I took them off when I got my first set of new rims. That's what I'm used to doing. Like that type of stuff, day and night. Going to car meets, hanging out, talking stuff, drinking coffee, talking about whatever. And then we go driving after the car meet. We would just pick an area and just go. So that's what I'm used to doing. And it's been kind of difficult for me to drive around and talk to the camera. And it's not that difficult. I make more of a deal than it is, but it's odd when you're sitting here talking to yourself. But hey, that's what it's all about, is the driving. It's about the driving and having the experience that you do when you go out and drive. I try and show it as much as I can without you guys getting into the car. So you guys missing all the G-forces, the car accelerating, deaccelerating, all the actions of the car, the wind, the noise, the ambient noise, all that. You guys are missing that by not being in the car. So that's why I leave all the noises in, all the ambient noise, everything. I leave it in on purpose. So it's like you're inside the car with me. Yeah. And there's sometimes where you just don't have anything to say. And that's just part of life. You just don't talk to talk. I made the channel so I could try and show everybody how this is done and what to do. And I think I've been somewhat educational about when I do talk about it. There's a lot of things you can't really learn by not being in the car, because you can't really tell like how fast you're going, things like that, how fast you're going, the movement of the vehicle. Getting somewhat close of where I have to most likely end this video. I just need to get down here, because I just don't want to be sitting there talking to talk. So I hope you guys liked going out to Turnbull Canyon and for a spirit box session. If you guys like the video going out and doing spirit box sessions, I could do them in different areas, different places, anywhere basically that I know that will have a lot of spirit activity. Go ahead and leave in the comments section if you can. Spirit. Leave spirit, and that will help me gear it for another time out somewhere else or back there. So I hope you stuck to the end of this video. I appreciate it. Leave me that good old comment to let me know about if you want to see more spirit box sessions everywhere, not just over there in the canyon. And yes, I always thank all my OG subscribers sticking with me from the beginning. All the to-be subscribers, the new subscribers, subscribe and stay. Be a sticky subscriber. It's free, Just subscribe. There you have it. You'll get more videos and content from myself, of course. Let's go this way. next light, which is now green. I just like to do it on a red light. It's fun just to do that. I got a better idea. Hang with me. What's this guy doing? Way back here? Alright. We're going to go up a street called Idaho. Yeah, we call it Ida Burt because there's two streets actually connected. This is Idaho, and it goes over to Gilbert. So we took the first part of Ida and added it to the Burt, Ida Burt, and it's reverse going back the other way. This is just a local thing. I made it up. And on that note, stay safe driving. Always be safe. And on this green light, late